The FV101 Scorpion is a British armoured reconnaissance vehicle. It was the lead vehicle and the fire support type in the Combat Vehicle Reconnaissance (CVR-T) family of 7 armoured vehicles. Manufactured by Alvis, it was introduced into service with the British Army in 1973 and served until 1994. More than 3,000 were produced and used as a reconnaissance vehicle or a light tank. It holds the Guinness World Record for the fastest production tank. Recorded doing 82.23 kph at the QinetiQ vehicle test track, Chertsey, Surrey, on March 26, 2002. History: the Alvis Scorpion was originally developed to meet a British Army requirement for the Combat Vehicle Reconnaissance or CVR-T. In 1967 Alvis were awarded the contract to produce 30 CVR-T prototypes. Vehicles P1 a Euro P17 being the Scorpion prototypes were delivered on time and within the budget. After extensive hot and cold weather trials in Norway, Australia, Abu Dhabi and Canada, the Scorpion was accepted by the British Army in May 1970, with a contract for 275 which later rose to 313 vehicles. The first production vehicles were completed in 1972 and the first British regiment to be equipped with the Scorpion were the Blues and Royals of the Household Cavalry in 1973. In November 1981, the RAF regiment took delivery of its first of 184 Scorpions and other variants of CVR-T. Alvis built more than 3,000 Scorpion vehicles for the British Army and Royal Air Force Regiment and the export market. All the CVR-T vehicles were to be air-portable and 2 Scorpions could be carried in a C-130 Hercules. Another requirement of the CVR-T project was the low ground pressure, similar to that of a soldier on foot, and this would serve it well in the boggy conditions of the Falklands War. Armament: the Scorpion was armed with a low-velocity 76mm 23A1 gun, which could fire high-explosive, HESH, smoke and canister rounds. Stowage was provided for 40 or 42 rounds. A 7.62mm coaxial machine gun and 2 multi-barreled smoke grenade dischargers were also fitted each side of the turret. Main armament elevation is 35 degrees and depression of 10 degrees with a full 360-degree traverse. Engine: the original engine was the Jaguar J60 4.2-litre petrol engine, which was replaced by a Cummins or Perkins diesel engine. The maximum speed was about 50 miles per hour and it could accelerate from 0 to 30 miles per hour in 16 seconds. The maximum speed on water was 3.6 mph per hour. The Irish engineering company IED replaced the existing Jaguar engine in a successful repowering process with a Steer M16 TCAHD engine, making the Scorpion more powerful and more reliable in critical environment. Other systems: the vehicle was fitted with a nuclear, biological, chemical protection system, image intensification sights for gunner and driver and a flotation screen. A commode was located under the commander's seat, an internal water tank and a boiling vessel for cooking and heating water were also provided. Scorpion 90: the Scorpion 90 or Scorpion 2 was a version armed with a long-barreled Cockerell Mk3MA 190mm gun designed for the export market. Service history: the Scorpion was always used by the armed forces of Belgium, Botswana, Brunei, Chile, Honduras, Iran, Indonesia, Ireland, Jordan, Malaysia, New Zealand, Nigeria, Oman, Philippines, Spain, Tanzania, Thailand, Togo, Venezuela and the United Arab Emirates. While Canada never operated the Scorpion, the original Scorpion turret was married with the MOWAG Piranha chassis to create the AVGP Cougar fire support vehicle used by the Canadian Armed Forces. The Scorpion on occasion deployed in main UK airports as a measure against possible terrorist threats, for example Heathrow Airport in 1974. Combat use: 2 troops from B Squadron, Blues and Royals served in the Falklands War. The CVR-T were the only armoured vehicles used in action by the British Army during the conflict. Scorpions also served in the Gulf War. The 1st Queen's Dragoon Guards, a reconnaissance regiment, had 32 and the close reconnaissance troops of the armoured regiments each had 8. Also used by 1 squadron, a RAF regiment, who were attached to the 1st British Armoured Division. Foreign users, some small armies such as the Botswana Defence Force and the Irish Army, and notably the larger Philippine Army, continue to use the Scorpion, in some cases up-armed with the 90mm Cockerill. Sabre. The Scorpion has been withdrawn from British Army service and the refurbished hulls have been mated with surplus turrets from the FV101 Fox CVR-W wheeled reconnaissance vehicle to form a composite vehicle, the Sabre Reconnaissance Vehicle. Salamander. A small number of converted Scorpions are in use at British Army training unit Suffield in Canada as part of OPFOR. With the main armament barrel replaced with a dummy, they represent 125mm gun-armed T-80 type vehicles. Users: a United Kingdom, 1,500 units. A Belgium, 701 units. A Bolivia, 20 units. A Botswana, 60 units. A Brunei, 16 units. A Chile, 30 units. In service with the Chilean Marines Corps. A Honduras, 19 units. A Iran, 130 units. A Indonesia, 100 units. An Ireland, 14 units. A Jordan, 80 units. A Malaysia, 26 units. A New Zealand, 26 units. A Nigeria, 150 units. A Oman, 120 units. A Philippines, 65 units. A Spain, on service until 2009 on the Spanish Navy. There are a couple of units on static display as of 2011. A Thailand, 154 units. A Tanzania, 40 units. A Togo, 12 units. A United Arab Emirates, 76 units. A Venezuela, 78 Scorpion 90, 4 or 6 FV104 Samaritan, 2 FV105 Sultan and 4 FV106 Samson. See also: Combat Vehicle Reconnaissance, other CVR-T vehicles, FV102 Striker Anti-Tank Guided Weapon Carrier, FV103 Spartan Armored Personnel Carrier, FV104 Samaritan Armored Ambulance, FV105 Sultan Command Post Vehicle, FV106 Samson Armored Recovery Vehicle, FV107 Scimitar Armored Reconnaissance Vehicle, Sabre, Scorpion chassis retrofitted with a turret from the Fox Armored Reconnaissance Vehicle. Alvis Stormer, a larger development of the CVR-T, used in the case of the British Army to carry the Starstreak high-velocity missile system and the Shielder mine-laying system. AVGP Canadian wheeled armoured vehicle fitted with a turret from a Scorpion. Medium reconnaissance vehicle, an Australian M113A1 fitted with a turret from a Scorpion. Tucson, Iranian-built development of Scorpions supplied to Iran in the 1970s, carrying a 90mm gun and 2 Fan ATGW. Notes. References: Voss, Christopher F. Sarson, Peter. Scorpion Reconnaissance Vehicle 1972-94. Osprey Publishing. ISBN A1-85532-390-7. External links.